Hey. Y'all know what it is. It's Tuesday, and that means it's Robe Chronicles.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. There's so much going on. There's so much going on. Laughter and transparency. Laughter and transparency. Just let me get my role.
I'm finna be shady a little bit. I'm just finna, this is what it is.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. There's so much going on. There's so much
And this is why I be like, friends, sometimes it pays to mind your business. Now,
take a seat, relax your feet. Let me get my role.
I'm gonna send you with your grandma, I'm gonna go your godparents or whoever. Listen, I'm having a PTO day away from your ass too. That works for parents as well. Yes. Hey, y'all come on in this room. I know it's been a minute since I've been here. Hey, Reggie. Thanks for joining. Listen, when y'all come on in the room, y'all be sure to like and share the feed. Yeah, oh my God, glad to be here. But before I get into all that, y'all, it's been a minute, so I'm off my kilter a little bit. But if you have not followed us on YouTube and Facebook, go ahead over to Robe Chronicles and do so on YouTube and Facebook. Help us get those numbers up. And if you would like to present a topic for me to cover or be a guest on my show, I love a good guest. Please email me at robechronicles@gmail.com. So listen, y'all, I know I've been away. I know I've been quiet. I know I have been like in the background a little bit, but listen, your boy has been in summer school getting drugged, right? I have been in summer school getting drugged like I'm a little bald head girl on the corner, like real bad, real bad. But I just wrapped up my summer school courses, and I'm doing good. So y'all know I'm getting my master's or whatever. So, yeah, it's been very ghetto, very ghetto. And I don't know why I waited 12 years post college to go get another degree. It's ghetto. And it was really me, entering in this homework and trying to do this homework and on Tuesdays, and it wasn't lining up. And I'm just like, I just can't. So hey, Auntie Bernice. So yeah, y'all listen. I'm excited to be back. It's been a good while. I'm ready to cut up today. Got two great topics, and yeah, we're just gonna get into it. But again, if you are just joining, please like and share. Hey T, please like and share the live and just get people in. But listen, this is gonna be a quick Robe Chronicles tonight to kind of introduce myself back into doing this weekly, since I kind of got some freedom back in my life. But I just want to talk about two things. One thing today is understanding where you need to take time to break, to fill your cup back up. And the other thing is talking about not beating yourself up for the help that you can extend to people, right? And not allowing people to beat you up for you having so much capacity to help people, right? So that's what we're going to kind of talk about tonight. And y'all chime in, fill in, and let me know your thoughts about it and stuff. But first things first. So for people who don't know, me and Dee just came back from vacation. Very beautiful vacation. And on that vacation, I had to release a lot, right? I had to just release the last couple months, right, of losing a job. We had our babies in the house with us, our nieces and nephews that they were in the house with us for a while. And just navigating life, right? And so we went out of the country. We bought tickets, went out of the country, and was like, you know what, we're going to go and release. And I actually utilized that time to release, honestly, like the last 6 months to a year of my life. And that release was people, things, situations. I left it in that country and I did not bring it home with me. because I'm like, you know what? I'm just done with it, right? These things have depleted me, have depleted my cup, and I don't have any more room to give it. I don't have any more room to worry about it. I don't have any more room to give it to that person. Love you, if we no longer talk, if we haven't talked in a while, whether it's my fault, your fault, both our faults, and we just could not come to a common ground as grown people to fix it, then may the Lord watch in between me and thee while we absent one from another. Amen. It's in the country that I left it in because I didn't bring it home with me. And I think sometimes it is necessary for us to have moments, whether you go out of the country, whether you go out of, in state, or whether you go to the damn grocery store by yourself and you just need a moment to release. I think it is necessary for us to have those moments where we release things, situation, and people, and really take the time to work on yourself, to refill your cup. Because here's the thing, you can't pour from an empty cup. And when you do pour from an empty cup, either one or two things is happening. The person's not truly getting the best of you, and or you're just truly depleting yourself. One or two things is happening. One or two things is happening. So you have to really, take a moment and really take time for yourself. And look, Auntie, listen, that's it. That is it. Like you have to really take time to cultivate you, right? You have to take time to nurture you. And on this trip, I told, D, I said, I want us to write everything we want to release, whether it be stuff within our marriage, whether it be people, things, situation, work, release it, write it down. We're going to release it. We're going to leave it here. But on the flip side of that coin, we're going to write down manifestations for things we want to manifest for us, our business, our relationship, our businesses that are to come in the future, right? We're going to speak and manifest those things coming back home. Y'all listen, I have been in a season where, and I'm one of those people where in my home life, you probably see it and it's probably bad, and you could probably see me go to a place. But, I try to keep myself together in public eye. And I think a lot of times that we as people, no matter what color you are, we as people tend to do that. We put on that smile, or we put on that fake happiness for the people on the outside world, so they one, not all in our business, and two, like, is something wrong, she okay, he okay, and stuff like that. We put on what we do, we got to do to survive, right? That's a survival mechanism, that's a survival trait, that's something that we all do as people. Hey, Letitia, that's something we all do as a human race. Like when we have to put on a mask to cover up our hurt, we do that. But I am subscribing and learning to subscribe to be open that when I'm not okay, I'm not okay. Right? If I don't have it to give to myself, I don't have it to give to you. Yeah, I love it, Auntie. When I don't have it to give to myself, I don't have it to give to you. I just don't. Right? If I got a last $20, don't call me asking for 10 because I don't have it to give to you. If you know that I'm in a situation where I've lost my job, how unfair is it to me to say, well, oh, hey, can you do this? No, you do it. You figure out a way to do it because you've been figuring out a way to do it already. So just because you're in a situation doesn't mean that you have the right to come to me and ask me. Now, if I'm in a better situation, then that's cool. Right? But you know my situation. So don't come to me asking me for no crazy ask or request of me in this season. It just doesn't make sense. Right? So I just think in this season that we all have to lean on each other and push one another to say, hey, Auntie Bernice, girl, you just gone, and if you can't go out the country, go on up to Kentucky, go on down to Georgia and have you a weekend to yourself. Letitia, go ahead and go up to New Orleans, or go ahead and go across the pond and go have a weekend or a couple of days to yourself, to replenish yourself, to fill your cup back up, but also to release it and leave it exactly where it is. Oh, see, Auntie, that's good. She said, I give and never give back the same way I give it. Yes, listen. That was one of my things to Auntie that I released because, you know, we just finna talk because this is finna segue into my second topic, and I only been on 10 minutes, and it's way too early. Listen, you have to be mindful of, one, not allowing other people to tell you your capacity of your giving, right? You can't allow people, y'all, I'm sorry. Forgot my mic when he plugged it, but I'm glad y'all can hear me. You cannot um you cannot allow people to tell you or make you feel bad about the capacity that you have to give somebody. One, you can't allow people to do that to you because you don't live with me every day, so you don't know my capacity. You don't know what I'm dealing with. You don't know how I'm feeling. You don't know how what I'm going through is affecting me positively or negatively. So you don't reserve the right to tell me how I should help somebody because that's what you would do, or how I should help somebody in the extent you feel I should help them because that's what you would do. Let me tell you, you a damn fool. And I'm gonna tell you why you're a damn fool. Because you are sitting up here depleting yourself, trying to give. And then I bet you when it's time for you to receive or when you need help, that person or those people you constantly give and gave to, when it's time for you and you need them, they ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. They ain't got time for you. They ain't got time for you. They ain't got the $45 to let you borrow that you let them borrow. They ain't got time to come and help you move when you come and help them move, when you went to help them move. Oh, they ain't got room in their house when you let them stay for months at a time when you need somewhere to stay. Listen, I'm just telling the truth. I'm telling the truth, y'all. And y'all know how I am when I get on Robe Chronicles. A lot of times it's me talking about experience that I'm either going through or have been through. They ain't got the time for you. So why do you expect me to do something in which you do and you deplete yourself, but what I know that I have available within myself and within my reach and my capacity, why do you feel like that I'm not doing enough? No, I'm doing enough. I am. I'm doing enough when I say, hey, I'll help you. And I help you within these parameters. That's all I got. And listen, I be wanting to tell some folks who be having so much to say about what you can and you can't do and how much you do for people and what you don't do. I'm glad the hell you ain't the Lord. Because, baby, I be in a world of trouble. I been with, hey, Shirley. Hey, boo. I be in a world of trouble. Be in a world of trouble. You hear me? We'll be in a world of trouble. Hey, Eva. Listen, we'll be in a world of trouble. I subscribe to the idea. Are you supposed to help people? And let me tell you something. Family got that stuff bad. Family got it bad, baby, because we family. We supposed to bow down and help them, and we supposed to do all we can. Girl, no, forget that. I ain't gonna say the other word. Forget that. I'll tell you why I say forget that. A lot of the times, yes, are you supposed to extend that grace? Absolutely, because you want that mercy. You want that mercy, right? You want to extend that grace because ultimately you want that mercy, right? You want to be a beacon of light. You want to be a beacon of help. Absolutely, because you never know when life is going to swing on the swing and you're going to need that same grace, that same mercy and that same and grace and vice versa. How the ever be how. Listen, there is such a thing that even if it's my family, if it's my friends, there is a limit to my help because there's a thing that is called enabling. There's a thing that's called me hindering you from you being great and you growing up. If somebody constantly comes to your rescue, no matter who it is, friend, family, relationship, if somebody is constantly coming to your rescue, if somebody is constantly showing up and taking care of the responsibilities that you need to take care of as a grown adult, then are you truly learning true aspect of what it is to be an adult? Are you truly learning, hey, I'm in here, but I need to get myself out of this sufficient and efficient way? Are you truly allowing that person that space to say, hey, I can figure this out? Or are you that person that is going to continue to always baby the situation, baby that person when they've had multitude of opportunity to get it and keep it together? Friend, I don't subscribe to it. I subscribe to grow the hell up. That's what West subscribes to. Grow the hell up. Because you are an adult. Hey, Veronica, you are an adult. And adults need to understand. And they are saying the same. Listen, adults need to understand this. When you make adult decisions, they come with adult consequences. And as an adult, looking at an adult who's made a decision, it's not always my duty to bail you out. It's not. Sometimes you got to walk through that thing to be like, you know what? I done been here before. I don't want to go back. I done had some of them situations in life where in my growing up as an adult, right? In my maturing as a man, in my maturing in my adulthood, I know what this look like. You ain't got to worry about it. I ain't even go tiptoe around the door because I don't want to go back there. But see, when you have grown adults who continue to tiptoe around that door they done got out of, either they done got out of it themselves or somebody done helped them got out of it, and they still go back to that door, that means, friend, you're making an adult decision and I can't help you. I'm not going to deplete myself, deplete my money, deplete my time on helping you anymore. Figure it out. So when I say sometimes you got to go and you have to release this stuff, things, people, situations, you have to release this stuff because people will drain you unintentionally and on purpose. People will drain you. People will drain you. I just believe that we are in a season. Hey, Amanda, I just believe we are in a season where it's time out for that. Be a help, not a problem. Be a support system, not a problem. But don't take advantage of me. Because see, I'm that one. I'm a Scorpio. I can see your bull crap from a mile away. That's me. I'm not a gullible person. I'm very black or white. I don't lie in between. A lot of my people who close to me know that about me. You have to be, I don't lie in between. You pick your side with me, and that's how I treat you accordingly. I don't do all that. I'm not a bit fluffer. I'm not a, me and D, we even got this running joke. He Martha Stewart, I'm Snoop Dogg. I don't have time for all that. It is what it is with me. What do you want? How can I help you? And if you show me who you are, I'm going to believe you. And also, once you show me who you are, I know how to then govern myself with you in my life. Doesn't mean I hate you. Doesn't mean that I dislike you. But it does mean that when it comes time to help you, I may be reluctant and not want to, or may choose not to. And guess what? As Auntie Tabitha Brown says, that's my business. Do you hear me? Once you get into a point with me that way, and you show me who you are, and you need help, it's not that I'm going to not help you. However, I'm going to analyze to see if I want to help you. Because see, some of us don't understand. It's just certain doors with people that you shouldn't open certain doors with people. Uh-oh. This conversation finna go in a whole different way. I feel it. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, be an asset and not a liability. Amen. Amen. Listen, some of us have a complex with being super saver hoe. Some of us have a complex with always trying to fix somebody when you need to sit down and fix yourself. Uh-oh. You can help everybody else with their dreams and aspirations, but can't filter and push it for your own life. But got the answer for everybody else. But can't take that same answer to apply to your life. Uh-oh. Hey, Shakita. It stings, but it stings. It hurts, but it's real. And some of us also walk through those doors of people knowing that that door should be permanently shut with certain situations with that person. And you continue to open that door with that person. You know there was a fool when you befriended them. You knew they was broke when you befriended them. You knew he or she was a hoe when you befriended them. So they come messing around with you or trying to get on your dude or your girl. You knew what type of person he or she was. They ain't never got no money to do nothing. You invited them to something, invited them to be a part of something, and they giving you all this grief. You knew that you knew you invited your broke best friend to the party when you invited them. Some doors with certain people should not be open. And you should know that about your friends, about your family, about your work relationship, your business relationships, people who you just talk in the street and like, oh, that's a, it is certain doors you should not open with certain people. They should remain shut, remain closed. Again, may the Lord be with you. May his countenance rest upon you. It's the truth. And we will be better as adults. We'll be better as humans. We'll be better as friends and business partners and whatever else when we can get to a point and we can understand that it's just some doors you should not open. They can be mad at you all they want. I tell my brides this, me and D, we tell our brides this all the time. If you know they broke, don't invite them to be in your wedding party because it's gonna be a headache for you. If you know they ain't got no passport, why are you inviting them to go out the country with you? They can't even get out of the country. They don't have the proper document. Why are you inviting them on your trip? That's a dumb decision within you. Yeah, Tina. How you gonna invite somebody to the party and to the trip? They ain't even got a passport to get there. And don't plan on getting one either. But be the first one to call your phone. Oh, y'all always going somewhere. You never invite me. I ain't invite you because you ain't got no passport. Then the second part of that, I ain't invite you because you ain't never got no money. Release those things, those situations, those people in this season. Release it. I talked to a friend earlier. He asked me how my trip was, and I told him, I said, it was amazing. It was hot. I'm dark. I got a tan, y'all, because I'm typically not this dark. I'm a dark guy, but you can see my hands, I'm dark. I released things, people, situations. I left it in the ocean. I left it there. Doesn't mean with certain things we won't communicate about to be stronger, right? But if it was a hindrance to me, if it hindered me, I left it there. Stuff how I feel about in my business. Y'all know I said in a minute, child, people in wedding planning, they get on my nerve. I love it. People in general, you know, when you plan this a wedding or an event, baby, it's stressful for us. It's stressful for the client. Baby, listen, I released it when we was in that country, and I said, friend, if you can't meet my minimum, I'm not even finna waste my time talking to you. Here's my minimum. Here's what my owner, because I'm not the owner, I'm the co-owner. Here's what the visionary has set forth for us. And when the Lord just so touched my heart sometime, we will bend the rules sometime. But by far and large, if you send in an inquiry, hey cousin, hey Bess, if you send in an inquiry and it don't meet my minimum, baby, let me tell you something. If it don't wake me up on my pillow, I'll be still asleep. If you can't pay my retainer and sign my contract, I'll still be asleep. Hey, cousin, I'll be asleep. I'm no longer going to allow people, like, listen, friend, I can't. I can't. These are our prices. Demetrius and I, we bring forth a good product. We have an amazing team. Some in which fly from, when they can, they fly from far as North Carolina all the way to DC, from Maryland, to work with us when they can. You think I'm about to argue about you about my minimum? I got people to pay. I got quality people to pay. Demetrius and I have quality people to pay. You think I'm finna be pressed because you send me an inquiry and you talking about, oh, I want a room full of decor and your budget is $2,500, baby. That's not enough to take me, my husband, or my dog out of the country because we live lavishly when we go out of the country. That's not enough. That's merely our hotel and flight, maybe. Merely. What is that going to do? That's gas money, and I ain't even got a gas car no more. That's gas money. What? No. Amanda said, for some of us, learning not to get upset at a person for being who they are, for being who they've always been is hard because you're viewing them through the potential you know they can become. Now listen, hey Amanda, that's a great one. That's a great one. But listen, potential only goes so far. Let me start there. Potential only goes so far. And if I'm helping you, either you're going to have potential and you're going to use that potential to be great, or you got to get the hell on. Potential goes so far. And see, you can help somebody and put them in a position thinking because they got potential, thinking they're going to see how you move, see how you do. And, oh my God, do you think they taking on the traits after you and they're going to take those things and do better? And they ain't taking notes at all, baby. They done flunked the test. They flunked the test the first 2 weeks. You gave them the list of, oh my God, they got potential. They flunked the test 2 weeks after you said they got potential, they going to get it. They flunked it, baby. Potential goes so far. You can have all the potential in the world, but at some point, you're going to have the potential on your own dime and time, not mine. It's a lot of people out here in the world that got the potential to be great, but they ain't doing nothing with it. Potential goes so far. Let me pause and brand this show. Listen, if you are just now tuning in, please like and share the YouTube page and Facebook page. Like and share the feed. Get these numbers up, y'all. And if you would like to be a guest on the show or you want to submit a topic for me to cover, please, please, please send it to Robe Chronicles at gmail.com. So y'all know, listen, my cousin on here. Hey, cousin. My cousin James Menifee. I'm sure his lovely wife, my cousin, is in the background somewhere watching. Y'all say they both your cousins. Yes, he's married to my cousin, but he's my cousin because he married to my cousin, right? So that's my cousin. I don't look at it this way. It's my cousin. They're my cousin. Listen, so y'all know, listen, I love, love, love when people do stuff for us and when people do nice things for us. People, listen, people don't have to be nice. People do not have to be nice. But listen, all up under my robe tonight, my cousins Denicia Menifee and James Menifee, they own their own company called Authentic Customs. They are based out of Chattanooga, but they ship worldwide. And they make me this lovely, look, y'all, pull my shirt down. Robe Chronicles shirt. Y'all see that? And it got some stuff on the back too. I had to take a picture of it. It got some stuff on the back. But y'all look at the quality. The shirt, y'all, let me tell y'all something. This ain't no regular Fruit of the Loom. It came from the hosiery mill shirt. This shirt feel like, baby, I can, listen, it's like you can wipe a baby bottom with this shirt. This shirt is so soft. The material is really nice. And let me tell y'all something. I placed the order for my fraternity with my cousin, and they gave me this. And the shirts were great quality, very fast turnaround, very professional. If I had a question, they answered it. And that's one thing I love about even though small Black businesses, and even though they are my cousins and I'm promoting them, listen, it has nothing to do with them being my cousin. It do, but it don't, right? Has nothing to do by far and large with them being my cousins, with me promoting them. But because I know the quality of their work, I know the quality, I'm wearing it. Listen, look, let me take my robe on off. This is an amazing shirt. This shirt feels amazing. And on here on the show, it looks like it's like a light blue. It's like a green. But oh my God, look, let me print this down some. So y'all look at that. Y'all see the print? It's on there good. The shirt feels absolutely amazing. So go and follow my cousin. James, say hello. Nate, if you're on here, say hello. James Menifee, Denicia Menifee. Their business name is Authentic Custom. They're based out of Chattanooga, but you can order and they will ship worldwide. Great people, great company, fast turnaround, professional. If you need shirts, I think she do cups. She do my cousins, they do a whole lot of stuff. Keychains, baby. I think almost if you name it, they can do it. But listen, this is a product of theirs. If you need shirts for a family reunion, you need shirts for your church. They do shirts for their church. You need shirts for your business and you want a brand, they are the people to go to. So go check them out. Authentic Customs with a K. Authentic Customs. Or you can follow my cousin James Menifee or my other cousin Denicia Menifee on Facebook. So I'm going to put his name on so y'all can see. He's business owner, and then I'm sure my cousin somewhere is in the background on Facebook watching. She a little shy sometimes, but I'm sure she watching. Hey, cousin. But yeah, y'all, check them out. They are amazing. I love my shirt. Cousins, thank you for my shirt. I absolutely love it. It's been, listen, this is my first day putting it on, but y'all know I wore my other shirt last week, and I got to get a picture of that for y'all, but I'm working on that. But this is my first time putting this. Y'all, listen, the feel of this shirt. Y'all know some shirts that you put on sometimes they feel like you got on the thorns from the cotton that you pick from the field, and them shirts don't be feeling good. This don't feel like that. This feels amazing. It's breathable. Go get them. Go get your shirt. Go get your shirt made. Go get them, okay? Denicia and James Menifee, Authentic Customs, based out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. You'll love them. Okay, Shirley said, back at it, y'all. Shirley said, right, they may have the potential, but keep showing them disabilities and stand in them. Yeah, I agree. You know, you have to, like I said, you got to be mindful about the people that you, hey, Candia, you got to be mindful about the people that you know, you are helping, right? And then you also have to be mindful of how much you are helping in a situation, because you may be hindering or enabling somebody from growing, right? And it happens. We want the best for people. We want people to live a great life. We want people to have life more abundantly. We want people to live their best life, thrive in their best life, but you can't want it more than what they want it for themselves. You can't. You absolutely can't. So that's it for tonight, y'all. So first thing rather, take time to replenish your cup. Take a trip, take a walk, go take a vacation and unplug. Y'all, when I tell you I think this was the first vacation, I think the whole vacation, I took 4 pictures. I was gone a week. We were gone a week. I took 4 pictures. Some days I didn't even look at my phone. I didn't think about my fraternity. I didn't think about my house. The only thing I probably remotely thought about was our new little puppy. And that's because he's a baby. He's like literally 10 weeks old. He's a baby. And we was like, oh, we miss Winston, but he at home with his nana and his uncle. He all right. He good. I ain't worry about it. We'll see him when we get back. But outside of that, no phones, in the ocean, floating, meditating, praying, releasing, yelling, crying, went to the gym. Hey, Pam, went to the gym, just released. Sometimes, y'all, listen, you need that moment to release. You need it to release and just reset yourself, reset your mind, reset your body, reset your spirit. And then also the second thing is, don't be afraid. And I hope y'all didn't take away and say, "Oh, Wes said don't help nobody." I didn't say that. Wes said, watch how much you help people, because you can and you do sometimes enable them. You have to be cognitive about how much you're helping people. Because like Amanda said, a person, we can see their potential, but potential only goes so far. It only goes so far. I'm not going to continue to bail you out of a situation when you know what and what not to do. Remember, I'm in this wavelength right now. Grown folks' decisions come with grown folks' consequences, good and bad. Hey, Mama K, if you do good and you make good grown-up decisions, then good is going to come from it. But if you make poor grown-up decisions, poor consequences are going to come from it. And you can't expect everybody who you talk to, everybody who you deal with, to baby and coddle you when you done messed around and messed up. No, sometimes you got to sit in it and just grow up. That goes for the person that's 35 on down and 35 on up. It is what it is. I cannot help you all of the time. And also, do not allow anybody to make you feel bad about the capacity in which you have to help somebody. If you know you can help give them a ride, but you can't help move that mattress, don't make nobody let you feel bad about that. You know why? Because at the end of the day, you still helped them. You gave them a ride. They didn't have a ride, you gave it to them. You may not be physically capable or physically able or even want to help move the mattress. That's their problem to figure out. Okay, Mama Cat gave me a ride. Great. I'm gonna see if I can get somebody else to help me move this mattress, because she don't feel like it, or maybe she don't want to. But I gotta appreciate her for what she was able to help me do, and she gave me a ride. That was the biggest hurdle. I got a ride. But if they ask you, can you help Can you get them a ride and move the mattress and you tell them no? Don't feel bad about it, and don't let nobody make you feel bad about the help that you were able to give. And if you are one of those people that try to do that to people and make people feel bad about the help that they are available and have the capacity to give, one, shame on you. Two, go work on yourself. And three, you do that to yourself. And that's why you're depleted, tired, disgusted, and just wore all out because you give too much of yourself and you don't know when to cut it off. And you don't know that it's okay to say, hey, I don't have the capacity to do that portion. However, I can do this. You are still being a help. Sometimes it ain't your job to help figure it out, figure the whole situation out. Sometimes it's your job to walk in that person's life for that little season, complete your task, and go on about your way. But again, some of us are too busy walking through life trying to complete everybody's tasks, and you need to be trying to complete tasks for your own life because you only got one life to live. Use that advice, use those tips, use that education to help better. Not to say you can't help do those things for other people, but use it to help better yourself. You can't use it to help somebody else and then walk around here talking about, oh, I'm scared. I walk in fear about this. What? That don't make sense. What? So you gonna tell somebody how to go to the store and buy toilet paper to wipe their ass, but ain't gonna know how to go to the store and get the same toilet paper to wipe your own butt? Somebody please tell me that 1 + 2 is not 5 and that it's 3. Because the math don't be mathing. The math don't be mathing at all. Somebody please tell me 1 + 2 is 3 and not 5. You're going to really guide somebody and tell them where to go to the store, what store to go to, what aisle to go down, what toilet paper to use so they can wipe their butt, but you can't do the same thing for yourself. Something wrong with that picture. And you need to, when you think about this, you need to say, Wes told me so. Wes gathered me on this live tonight and he told me I need to start taking my own advice so I can build my own life. While at the same time, while at the same time, understanding you still could be a help. You still can pour into people. But if you have dreams, aspirations, and goals, and then friends, guess what? You got to sometimes use that for yourself to get to where you need to be to accomplish things you want to accomplish. I'm always thinking about if somebody need me, how can I help? Right? But on the flip side of that coin, if you have put me in a place, are you in a place with me? I can man up right here to y'all and say, hey, I'm reluctant. That person got a closed door with me in that area. I'm gonna really have to dig deep and pray about it. And God is really gonna have to move on me to press upon my heart to say, yeah, I help that person. Because if you ask Wes in the flesh, the answer would be no. And sometimes saying no is necessary. Because what some of y'all don't understand is no has a lot of power in it. And no could really save your life. And no could really save you a lot of heartache and headache if you say no. But when you one of them people who just, I just gotta help them and I don't want to be, I don't want nobody to say I didn't help. Fuck all that. I hate to say it that way, but fuck all that. I hate to say it that way, but no, absolutely not. He really does is help me with my landscaping in my home. Absolutely. Where I can help somebody, I do not mind helping anybody. But I'm serious. If you have placed yourself in the spot with me in my life and I'm just like, you know what? No, I gotta think about this. I gotta pray on this. And I gotta allow Holy Spirit to come and press upon my heart for me to really even consider it. Because I know from past experience what that door, if I open that door, I know what it looks like, and I don't know if I had the capacity for that. It's not that you don't want to help people. It's really more so what do you have the capacity to give? Do you have the capacity to deal with it? Because if you open that door, you know what's coming behind it. You know what's coming behind it. So you really can't complain about it if you open that door. But if you be upfront and say, hey, I love you, but I can help you do A, B, and C, but I can't help you with E, all of the above. I can help you with this portion, but you trying to say all this, I can't help you with all of the above, but I can help you with A and B, maybe C, but I cannot do all of the above. It's nothing wrong with that, and stop letting people make you feel bad about it. I can't say what I said I was going to say the next time somebody try to make me feel bad about something about, I know this is my capacity to help somebody, and they tell me, oh, you ain't doing enough. Baby, the word choices that I'm going to give them, the word choices that they're going to hear from this mouth to their ears, baby, they probably won't ever talk to me again, family included. Won't ever talk to me again. And I have come to a point in my life where I'm peaceful about it. You won't make me feel bad about where I know I stand and how I feel about something and where I know my capacity lies. You won't make me feel bad about it. And if you try to, oh, baby, I pray for you because you're going to get it. Unapologetically. You're going to get it. It is what it is. D. Lachey said, I am drained, bro. I don't have anything to pour out during this season. And listen, and if you know that, if you know that, that's your cue, if you will, Shay, to say, you know what? I need some time to work on me. I'm not going to take no more clients. I'm going to take me a quick little trip. I'm going to log out of Facebook. I'm not going to post nothing. I'm going to go and fill my cup. And when I come back home, things, people, situations have been released, have been left to wherever place you are, and I'm not bringing it back. And I promise you're going to operate different. I promise you. I promise you. Listen, so many things. Now I want to say all bad things, right? Yes, Marquise, we have to teach people how to teach us. We do. These past couple months, y'all, they haven't been terrible, but they've been hard. Cause I'm like, what is going on? Why is this happening? What? Like, what is going on? But on the other side of this storm, y'all, things are going great. I love my new job. I'm receiving an honorary doctorate degree. My graduation's what? Wes? I'm receiving an honorary doc. Do you know how huge that is? I'm getting next weekend. I will be Dr. Wesley Jarrell Carr Patterson. Come next Saturday. And let me tell you something, baby. I'm gonna walk in it. I've been struggling because I'm like, I didn't go the academic route, but receiving an honorary doctorate is a huge honor. It's a huge honor. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to walk in it. Because whatever I've done in my life, somebody has noticed. And I need to keep walking in that. But in order for me to walk in that, guess what? I had to go and release some things, some people, some situations, so I can find space to be able to walk in it. Otherwise, it'll just be another accomplishment that I got, and I'm like, I got another accomplishment. But no, I'm going to walk in it. Yeah, when you address me, you want me to come speak at your engagement, Dr. Wesley Jarrell Carr Patterson. Put some respect on the whole name. Dr. Patterson. or Dr. Carr Patterson, whichever one you want to call me. But sometimes y'all have to deplete and get rid of things to receive the good. And let me be more specific. You got to deplete and get rid of the negative things to receive the good. Hey, Mama D. You got to. People included. If that person don't mean you no good, get on with them. Ain't no sense of dragging it on. Bye. Bye. Because at this point, you are no longer good for me. You're no longer good for my life. You're toxic. So guess what? You're going to be toxic by yourself and see how life works for you. And the moment that you get rid of that toxicity in your life, whether it be for a situation or a person, I promise you, that's when all the good start flowing in. That's when all the good start flowing in. But you got to be willing to, it's almost like pruning a tree or pruning a plant. You got to prune the plant or prune the tree in order for the fruit to harvest. Y'all, I was supposed to be getting off here. Y'all done got me going. You have to prune the tree sometimes to see the harvest, for the fruit to come. You sometimes have to prune the plant for the new bulbs to bloom. Mama, bye. We good on it. Go on. So the harvest can come in. Go. Be great. Be miserable by your damn self. But guess what? When you go and when we get you out of here, guess what? Our harvest is going to come in. It's like a rose. When you get a rose, you see oh my God, the rose is pretty. But that outside layer, they always ugly. Sometimes they brown, they look shriveled up. That's the protective layer around the rose. Guess what you got to do to see the beauty of the rose? You got to pull those protective layers off and throw them away. Then once you get those bad layers off, you see the essence of the rose. You see the true beauty of the rose. Y'all, we got to learn how to really take moments, whether it be on vacation, whether it's a day and you get in your prayer closet, or you get in your car and you drive, or you go to a store and you don't take no phone calls, and you just have a moment to yourself to expel out of that and pour into yourself. I don't care what it is. If you just go take yourself out to eat, have a drink, go have a moment to yourself. Me and D do it all the time. He be like, well, yeah, I'm going to get my feet done. You going now? You going to have a moment to yourself. I go to a next couple of days. Or sometimes we'll go together. Or be sometimes we're like, oh, no, I just went to have lunch by myself. Or I do the same. I go. Yeah, we married. We together. But guess what? We still individuals. You got to date yourself. You got to take care of yourself. You got to fill your cup. You got to. Stop running around here on E and not doing nothing about it. It's not being selfish. It's being self-full. And some of y'all will catch that next week. It's not being selfish. It's being self-full. You're feeling yourself. And during that time while you're feeling yourself, guess what? Sometimes you got to filter out all the bad to make room for the good. Okay? I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoy Robe Chronicles. We'll be back next week. I'm going to try to be more consistent since I'm not getting drugged no more in summer school. But y'all listen, your boy was getting drugged. Listen, Capella been dragging me. Do you hear me? Capella been dragging me. That's why I ain't been as consistent. And I apologize because I do miss y'all. But listen, next week we'll be here. I don't know what we're gonna talk about this year, whatever the Lord put on my heart, and that's how we roll tonight. What the Lord put this on my heart, I said we got to talk about it. But listen, we'll be back next Tuesday for sure. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And if you didn't catch the live, go back and replay it, okay? But listen, 2 things, and I'm gone. Take some time to fill your cup back up. Get rid of whatever negative you got to get rid of to while you filling up to bring in that clean energy, that clean water, whatever you want to, correlate it as. Fill it up, but get rid of the bad so you can fill it up with good. And also understand, the next thing, don't make people feel bad about the capacity that you have. You control your capacity. You know your capacity. And understand, too, you can't help everybody. You can't save everybody. And your help only should go so far because you don't want to get to a point where you enable people from really doing what they need to do as a grown-up. All right? I hope this has helped. I love you all. Again, if you want to be a guest on the show, if you want to present me with a topic, email me at robechronicles@gmail.com. Until then, I love you all. Love y'all and good night.